Without objection, I would like to move one item forward on the agenda in order to accommodate the schedule of one of our award winners. Thank you. I'm going to ask our Chairman Emeritus, Wayne McDonald, and Mr. Peter Thompson. Oh, I beg your pardon. No, I'm not. I'm going to... I have to get it straight. I'm going to ask our Chairman Emeritus, Wayne McDonald, and Mildred Kennedy, daughter of Stretch Kennedy, to please come forward.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Good morning, everyone. I think it still is morning. This morning, we've had a great time. It's been a very productive meeting. I congratulate the chairman and everyone involved with this meeting. We've heard from some great leaders of our party, some great prospective leaders of our party. And it's a perfect segue into the next item of business, which is the presentation of the Norris Cotton Award. Norris Cotton was an outstanding leader for New Hampshire. He was a state representative, he was a Speaker of the New Hampshire House, he was a congressman from our 2nd Congressional District, and of course he was a long-time United States Senator. He was also a chairman of our party, called out of retirement by Governor Thompson to serve as chairman in 1975. When we went through the debacle of the Wyman-Durkin race and had only one U.S. Senator, there was only one person they were allowed to be as our interim United States Senator during that process until it was determined whether Mr. Wyman or Mr. Durkin had won, and that was Norris Cotton. He was a statesman's statesman in every sense of the word. And today we're going to recognize someone else who has been a statesman's statesman. Stretch Kennedy, Richard Kennedy, was a long-time representative from the town of Hopkinton. He was always there. He served with distinction in the New Hampshire House. He was incredibly generous to this party. He was incredibly generous to candidates throughout the state. He was always there when we needed him, just as Norris Cotton was. We're presenting this obviously posthumously today, but we're tremendously grateful for his service. We're delighted that his daughter Mildred could be with us today and accept this award on his behalf, on his wife's behalf. And Mildred, if you'll please accept this as a symbol of our affection and our gratitude to your father and mother and your entire family on behalf of the Republican Party, I give you the 2014 Norris Cotton Award winner.
Committed as Stretch was to fighting mandates, protecting the Second Amendment. I'm getting emotional. But just remember Stretch's spirit and serve, and thank you. Thank you so much, Mildred, for being here today. I'm going to ask all of our county committee chairmen and their Norris Cotton Award winners to please come forward and stand to my left. I'm going to ask all of you. Yes. Oh, if you can tell it now, I apologize. We're going to ask all of our county chairmen to please bring your Norris Cotton Award winners. That's where we're going to move smoothly to my left. I'm going to I want to say a very special thank you, if I could have your attention, to all of our Norris Cotton Award. I know you're all very excited, but if you could receive your awards quietly. Norris Cotton Award goes to our volunteers. I have said everywhere that I've been this year, you are the party. Your commitment, your volunteerism, your passion is what makes our party what it is and makes us successful. I'm going to read all of our award winners, and I'm going to ask you at the end to join me in showing our appreciation for their hard work. From Belknap County, Elena Ball. Go ahead, they all deserve their applause. From Carroll County, Terry McCarthy. From Cheshire County, Allie Bedell. From College Republican, Allie Bedell, let me tell you. Coos County, Leon Rideout. Representative Leon Rideout. Grafton County, Barbara Dutile. Hillsborough County, Chris Buda. Merrimack County, Dan Lozier. Rockingham County, Brian Brissett. Stratford County, Matt Mayberry. Sullivan County, Rob Ward. The City of Manchester, Wynn Hutchinson. The City of Concord, Ken, okay, I'm going to try Ken. Georgevitz, thank you. Ken Georgevitz, from the town of Derry, Danielle Riggs. And from my home city of Nashua, Jay Clare. Thank you all for what you do for the Republican Party.
Garrett's going to take a picture here.
Yeah, oh no. This is all
Okay, Garrett, yeah, you're going to have to.
Squeeze in like you like each other, it's okay.
You know, further out.
Brian, you gotta squeeze in more.
I know. I guess not. I should.
These are the humble few who do all the work. Not all the work, I didn't mean to say that. Who do an awful lot of work on behalf of our party. Good, thank you very much. Thank you all. While they make their way back to their seats, I'd like to remind everyone, in case you haven't heard, two important pieces of business. One, a big thank you to New Hampshire Center for Innovative Schools. They were our primary sponsor today. They are out in the foyer. Please stop by and say thank you on the way out. And in case you haven't seen the emails, it's May 10th, Saturday, May 10th, State House candidate training. According to this piece of paper they gave me, it's going to be both informative and engaging. But what I can promise you is going to be valuable. If you are thinking about running for office, please get that on your calendar for May 10th and grab one of our staffers on the way out for more information. Finally, I'm going to ask Mr. Peter Thompson to please come forward, and Cheshire County Chairman Kate Day to please come forward to award the Principal Above Politics Award.
Hi, I'm going to read this on the behalf of Joseph and Augusta Petrone. Dear New Hampshire Republican friends, Joseph and I had hoped so very much to be able to be here today to thank you for this startling but deeply touching honor. We are grateful that our Cheshire Chairman, Kate Davis, will accept it on our behalf. Life does have its little surprises. On Thursday, Joseph got a new hip at the local hospital after he stepped out of our car without a parachute onto our muddy driveway after fetching the mail. Because many of you are warm and kind, you're Republicans, there is a possibility someone might be tempted to send Joseph a card or a flower. Please don't waste your money. However, what would give him the most pleasure would be if anyone with such a kind idea would simply send him an envelope with a check for the price of a card or flower made out to New Hampshire Republican State Committee. We're both mega concerned about the upcoming election, and we suspect every bit will help our party and our candidates. Our address is Post Office Box 1037. Did you get that? Dublin 03444. I'm sure this could be forwarded to you. In case anyone really has the thought of sending such a greeting to Joseph. And on the subject of the November election, we both feel the only major danger is if Republicans form another circular firing squad and shoot at each other rather than at those who are pushing our country deeper and deeper into unsustainable debt. Joseph and I are looking forward to seeing you at a future GOP event. For the coming weeks, we're not able to welcome even the nicest visitors. Best from us both. Again, we're at Post Office Box 1037, Dublin 03444.
Wow, what great Republican candidates we have here. This year's recipient of the Governor Melvin Thompson Principal Above Politics Award is going to a couple for the first time in the history of this award. This couple has dedicated their entire lives to public service and ardent supporters of the Republican Party. Never once did this couple turn down a request to host a candidate at their lovely home or sponsor a fundraiser. This couple could always be counted on to help build and maintain a strong Republican Party. On behalf of the Thompson family, I'm honored to announce that this year's recipients of the Melvin Thompson Principal Above Politics Award are Ambassador and Mrs. Petrone. During his distinguished public service career, Ambassador Petrone was an Army officer during 3 wars: World War II, the Korean War, and Vietnam. He was a White House aide during President Dwight Eisenhower's administration and was the assistant military attaché at the American ambassador in Paris. Ambassador Petrone retired in 1970 with the rank of colonel. In 1984, he found time to serve as a chairman of the Reagan-Bush Iowa Veterans Coalition. He was also a delegate from New Hampshire to the 2004 Republican National Convention for President George W. Bush. Now I know, seeing firsthand that strong supporter my mom was to my dad, that behind every great man is an even stronger wife. And Augusta Petrone was indeed that. She too loved politics and served as co-chairman of the 1984 Reagan-Bush campaign in Iowa. She also was a delegate to the 1980 and 1984 Republican National Conventions. In 2000, Mrs. Petrone served as a New Hampshire presidential elector. Ambassador and Mrs. Petrone are well known for their hard work on behalf of Republican candidates, and I'm honored to present to them with this award. Thank you.
Crop tape.